Alright everybody, this is just going to be a 1 week update on this garden. And we planted this about a week ago, and we broadcast a bunch of different seeds all along each row, and you can see there's tons of stuff growing in there, and it started growing in there really quick. Here's the garden that we planted about 3 weeks ago, and all we did was throw a bunch of seeds down, cover it up with some straw, actually some grass clippings from that big field right over there, and this is what we've got so far. Let's see if I can find it. It's always tricky getting in here. Alright. Now, these are the Three Sisters gardens that we planted, all in here. It's like little patches. You can see the corn. Get out of the way a little bit. You can see the corn, and the beans are right next to it, and they're running. So the corn's pretty tall. I mean, the corn's doing good, and there's a big layer of amaranth and turnip greens in here, and we threw tons of other kinds of seeds. Even now, look at this. I think this is one of the squashes right here. Gosh, I'm stepping on everything. Here's one of the squash that grew. I really don't think I see any more squash other than those ones, but the cool part is the amaranth is all different colors. You see, like, this one's kind of red, and then you've got like the green ones. But corn's doing great, everything else is doing great. Oh gosh, I'm stepping on so much stuff. But the tomatoes are right back here. I want to show you those. If I could get... I mean, the rows are pretty good. It definitely kept the shape. Right down here, I mean, there's a little bit of stuff growing in the pathway, but like that's radish green right there. I might take that with me. Alright. Here's some of the beans spreading across. Here's the tomatoes so far, and they're just mixed in with everything. Here's some peppers. Planted 1 pepper, 2, 3, 4, and they're all just mixed in. There's another pepper right there. Here's a bunch of sunflowers. These are some sunflowers. We planted a lot of the beans in here with the sunflowers, so that way they can just trellis up the sunflowers. There's a patch of sunflowers there. See if I get closer and see. These are all a bunch of sunflowers. And these are those mammoth sunflowers, so they get huge. There's a whole row over there, and there's even some more corn that I planted over there also too. But yeah, look how nice that looks in there. I'm gonna pull this guy out, I think. There we go. There's the daikon radish. And this root will swell up and get really big. But it's only been about 3 weeks. These are about, I think, like 50 to 60 days for those. They're pretty long radish. Most radishes are like 30 days, but... Oh, he ruined it now. There's a slug on that one. Alright, I'll just use it for compost. Don't want to take the chances with slugs. But, wow, this is a big radish right here. Look at the leaves on that. After 3 weeks to the day, all the sunflowers, the beans, the corn, The tomatoes were started in seed trays, but even then, they've already got little flowers growing on them right here. So, but they were small when we put them in. But all the corn was grown from seed. Everything else. Oh, there's another squash. Cool. So we've got, here it is. Here's the classic Three Sisters garden. You've got squash, corn, and beans. All grown out of the same hole. Yep, see? That stem right there is all part of the bean. He's just laying over here. Oh, here's another one. There's some squash, corn, and beans. This one's even better. This one's even closer. See the bean? And the squash and the corn. All in the same hole. Yep, there's, actually, you know what? It looks like a lot of the squash is growing on this row. The other ones, they must not have come up yet, but